up, guys? I figured I'd make this video. I hadn't made one of these videos yet. I'm gonna show you guys. I got all the bearded dragons cage furniture tore out. I'm gonna show you guys what I do to clean these. It is actually is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday, and I clean out Jack's tank like this I deep clean it every 3 weeks, and whenever I do that, I go by and check all the other animals and spot clean their enclosures. And after Jack, the 2 lizards, as you can see, it is a freaking mess in here. I have all kinds of substrate and stuff on the floor, and there's a paper towel to clean the glass, you know. So after I'm done doing this, I'm going to clean up in here and vacuum. I'm actually going to spot clean all the enclosures. You can see Jack's in the top enclosure right here, running around, chilling right there. And that one's open still because I don't have anything to put in it. I did clean it, fill it with substrate, but I haven't cleaned the glass off. Let me show you guys how I do this. I actually use walnut shells. Let me go ahead and mount the camera, and then I'll walk y'all through what I do here. Mount the camera right here. Like I said, I use this walnut shell substrate right here, and it clumps together. It's kind of like kitty litter, but it's not really kitty litter, it's walnut shells. I know a lot of people won't use this kind of substrate, but I've had bearded dragons for probably the last 10 years and never had one impacted, because impaction usually comes from dehydration more than from the substrate that you use. And let me show you guys how I do this. I pull all the non-sifted stuff over here on this side of the enclosure. You can see this is the stuff that hasn't been sifted through yet. And I got this scooper that's got metal on it, and I actually scoop up and then shake the sand out through it, and it sifts all the stuff out. And if you can see there, it's sifting all the big stuff out and leaving all the small stuff in there. And then whenever it gets sifted, I actually dump this in a trash bag. And then I get another scoop. Gotta make sure that nothing falls out the top here. And then we'll sift through it again, as you can see. And this is what I do every like 3 weeks. And then every like 3 to 4 months, I actually change the whole substrate out. But you see, it's got greens and fecal matter and all that stuff in there. And I'll probably get a lot of hate in the comment section for using this kind of substrate, but guys, you said impaction. A lot of people will say impaction comes from the substrate. Hell no. Where bearded dragons come from, they live on the dirt and rocks, guys. So there's a lot of people that'll say, oh, you should put tile. There's actually tile underneath this. You can see there's vinyl tile underneath it. This stuff right here, to me, gets dirtier than this stuff. This stuff clumps up and keeps all the urates and the fecal matter in clumps. Plus it looks better, in my opinion. You are talking about lizards that live in the wild, and they live on dirt, rocks, around trees and bushes and stuff, guys. So it's the whole, like, I don't know if you've seen that meme before of people that say they keep their ball pythons on paper towels, and there's a meme out there that shows a ball python, and it's got an picture of Africa, because that's where ball pythons are from. They're from Africa, and it's got all the ground as bounty paper towels. I know a lot of people get real serious about this kind of stuff, but like I said, guys, impaction comes from improper care of your animal. If you're not feeding them properly and you're not keeping them well hydrated, that's whenever they get impacted. The only animals I've seen that eat substrate just for the hell of it is leopard geckos. I have seen leopard geckos just eat anything. They just taste it and eat it, and I've seen leopard geckos eat substrate, and then I'm pretty sure in the wild they probably eat dirt to aid with digestion or something. But leopard geckos are the only lizard I've actually seen get impacted because they actually eat the damn substrate. Like I said, this is just the way I do it. Doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. Just saying, my opinion is you ain't gonna find bearded dragons in the wild on tile, so, or on paper towels. You're gonna find them on dirt and rocks and gravel and all that stuff. And this works pretty good, guys. It takes out all the big chunks of everything. And this is the same substrate I use for my sand boa, and I had no problems with it. And I believe Trey Beck actually uses his walnut substrate for his sand boas, I believe. I like it. I mean, I've never, like I said, I've never had any animal impacted on this. I wouldn't stick a snake on this. That's for damn sure. Besides the sand boa, which, of course, sand boa means that they live in sand. But pretty much, guys, this is the gist of it. This is what I do to clean this out. I figured y'all have been wanting some kind of reptile video. I have some other ones planned after this. Figured I'd show you how to clean this after I'm done doing the inside here and making sure that there's not any big chunks of stuff. I will sift through it again a second time. And then this light bulb right here is at the end of its life. I need a new one. So actually, I'm thinking about in the next 2 weeks, I get a check. I'm going to change this out, this light bulb out. You can see it's a 100-watt power sun bulb, and it right now it's putting out hardly any UVB at all. It's at the end of its life, guys. This is gonna get changed out, and this is how I have my setup. If you haven't seen my setup, I'll go ahead and show you that while I'm cleaning it. I'm gonna wipe down in here the walls and stuff, all the dust off. I'll show you guys how I have it set up in here. I have the 100-watt UVB bulb right there, and then I actually have, if you look up here, these are the yellow looking lights are two 12 o'clock noonday sun bulbs, so daylight bulbs. And then these two right here are UVB 10.0 T8 bulbs. And these two bulbs right here give out enough UVB across the whole enclosure. These are pretty new. These are about 2 months old, so they're putting out quite a bit of UVB. The only problem with setups like this, guys, is that this screen here actually filters out quite a bit of UVB. The bigger the screen holes, the better it is to have. The smaller screen holes, the more it filters out the UVB light. Jack is okay, the bearded dragon is okay without this basking bulb producing UVB, as long as it produces heat, because he can bask under here and he gets plenty of UVB light. So I'm not too big of a rush to get a new bulb, even though I do need a new bulb here, and Izzy needs a new bulb. Anyways, guys, that's the video for today of how I clean out Jack's enclosure. I might pick it up when I'm done. We'll see. As we can see. How's it going, guys? I'm back. The benefit of actually cleaning the enclosure, besides that, is you can rearrange it. So you can see I'm done cleaning, doing the deep clean. Here's Jack's enclosure right there. If you noticed, I moved the cage furniture around. The benefit of doing that is to keep your bearded dragon alert, and if you change stuff up, it keeps them more interested, keeps them from being bored. And as you see, here's Jack. I'm gonna put him back in there. There's Jack. Get in there, buddy. There's Jack, and then the clean enclosure. And his light is actually not wanting to work. You can see that light bulb's going out, guys. I might end up having to change it out with a different kind of bulb. But you can see there's Jack right there, and there's his enclosure, and I didn't clean the glass on it. I'll probably do that later. I gotta pick up in here now, and I get stuff ready. Oh, there it goes. So look at that poor light fixing to go out, man. Hopefully it'll turn back on. I sprayed it down in here, guys, to wash off a lot of the cage furniture. And anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Feel free to leave a comment. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get some on. You shouldn't use that substrate. Anyways, guys, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Laters.